Welcome back, everybody. This is DannyCode, and we are continuing on with our Avorion playthrough. As you can see, we're in a little bit of a battle here, and we're gonna quickly clean this up here, I think, a little bit, and then continue on doing our goals. So the goals for this episode are gonna be finding the ancient gates and seeing where they lead. So we'll explore those, and also I'd like to found a mine in an asteroid. So I like just to explore that as well. So we're gonna do that, and yeah. So we're gonna not quickly, but we'll kill these guys first. So it doesn't look like too much of a battle, but let me see how many there are. Yeah, there's a few, and there's some Zotan ships there as well. So we should probably make semi-quick work of these guys. Looks, since they're probably concentrating on the Zotan as well, so it's kind of like a three-player battle here. So I'm killing anybody. The Zotan are probably killing anybody, and these Marauders here are probably killing anybody as well. So, nobody's getting the full concentration of the firing, except whoever I have targeted is going to get killed. That's all I'm saying. And see you later. Alright, did he drop anything good? Not yet. I'm going to go back and salvage these guys as well, before I do anything else. So now, if I find the ancient gates, I do need to upgrade my ship, the volume of my ship, so I can put on another system. So we'll concentrate on that as well. And if you'll notice too, ever since the last episode, I put on a little bit of a tail because it was getting a little too fat. So I thought I'd lengthen it up as well, and that adds some volume as well. So you're dead. Who's next? I think maybe you. And it looks like we're cutting them down pretty quickly. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job on these guys. And as you can see the firefight over there. They're battling the Zotan, battling the pirates or bandits or whatever we got here, the Marauders. So, which is very nice, actually. I like battles like this because all the they're not just concentrating on you, they're concentrating on other things, which always makes it good. Let's grab this here. Did it come? Oh, it's still trying to catch up to me. Yeah, it's a quad bolter turret, whatever. That'll work. So to found a mine, I know you need, I think, at least 7 million or so. And I'd also like to keep in 3 million in my bank account here for credits, because if I do come across the mobile equipment merchant, I'd like to be able to buy the Zotan artifact or upgrade, as the case may be. So with all that in mind, I definitely need to gain some money here. Alright, so who is next? You look like you're next. Let's go join the battle over here. Yeah, I'm making pretty quick work out of anybody I'm targeting here, which is great. Well, there we go. Oops, hello. I'm trying to get the systems and I run into the guy. It's alright. Be alright. I'm not taking any damage here. I mean, not too much damage anyways. And I noticed when you have integrity field generators covering all of your ship, when you do start taking damage to your ship, it really does help not to take on, like, it won't destroy blocks, so it'll be less likely to destroy a block if you take on damage. That's my, I mean, I'm not 100% sure about that, but that is my my experience. Like, when I start taking damage to blocks, or like permanent damage to blocks that you have to actually repair, I want that system over there, or whatever it is, that green thing there, the uncommon. Alright. So I was saying, when I start taking real damage, like permanent damage that you have to repair, it's usually because my integrity field generators are not covering everything. So I think that's, again, not empirical evidence. That's more anecdotal evidence. But that's my experience. Really trying to get that system. Get it. All right. As I pass them right by. So who do we got next? You're next, sir. We are definitely whittling these guys out. Yeah, there's only 3 more targets. Where'd you go? There you are. Come back so I can get ya. Ooh, what is that over there? Did I miss something purple? I hope it's not just a color. No, that's a, what is that? Something nice. That's blue, so it's triple anti-gun. Yeah, okay. Or anti-fighter, excuse me. Did you throw anything off? I know you threw out something common over there. There's another common thing. Got a rare one as well. Double chain gun turret. Good. All right. All right. Where are you guys running off to? Well, they're coming towards me, so maybe we'll just wait for them to come towards me. Are they the only ones left? Yeah, they're the only ones left. All right, you guys come towards me. I'm gonna start salvaging some stuff while I wait. Another thing I need to do is actually, because I've lost some fighters, some salvage fighters and regular fighters and whatnot. So another thing I need to do in this episode is look for some good fighters. Anyways. Like in an equipment dock or a fighter factory. I should probably start building them myself. Oops. Hello. But yeah, I'll be on the lookout for those. Okay, so he's kind of close, so let's go get him. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to salvage these, and after I salvage these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building to make sure that I have enough room for that upgrade, which is here. And is it this one? Some kind? Yeah, so this one here. So we need 12.5K more volume, which shouldn't be too hard. So we'll get on that in just a minute. Alright, we're back. So as you can see, I built a little on the ship. It's looking fancy. But I do need to buy some, or hire some crew here. So I'm just going to go to this military outpost and try to avoid the asteroids. And where's the docking clamps here? There we go. That's weird. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so anyways, let's dock and get some hire crew. And oh, what do we need? We need nothing that's here actually, because I know we need, what is this, engineers? Yeah, so we don't have engineers. So let's just buy some here. Let's buy 12. That should be plenty enough. Okay, so as you can see, now I have enough mass that I can actually put this Zotan upgrade artifact. And there we go. So now when we find the ancient gates, we can actually, I hope, go through them. So yeah. So yeah, that's my next thing. Although I'm thinking the ship looks kind of, I like it. I'm liking it a little bit more than I used to like it. It's a little Frankenship still. But I'm liking it. A little bit better. Alright, so gonna go find the ancient gates and then I'll be right back. Oh, well, I did not have to go too far. I think I lucked out. So there's 2 ancient gates here, and as long as I have the thing, let me see, do I have to install it permanently? I don't know. It does not say. So, okay, so let's go and see if we can't go through this gate and see where it leads. By the way, this is where I'm at. So just to give you an overview of where I'm at. And there we go. And, oh yeah, before I forget as well, let us, I know you guys like to look at stats. So here are the stats currently for the ship now that I've done quite a bit of little upgrade going on there. Again, I'm really kind of liking this. I could spruce it up a little bit, but yeah. So there we go. So there's stats and there's the ship, Mr. Frankenship. Okay, so let's try to go through this gate. Not really knowing what to expect, but hopefully it leads us somewhere good. There we go. Very cool. So where did that lead us? Let me see. So we were, ooh, look at this. So we were here. Yeah, so we were here. Oh, so it tells you, okay, so now when you have the artifact on, it tells you where the gates actually lead. Well, what direction they lead anyways. That's cool. Alright. So is there anything here of interest? I wonder. No, just 2 ancient gates. So let's go through the next one. Let's kind of go through these and see where they lead. And I want to kind of map them out. They're very far apart, by the way. I might want to put on a little bit more speed. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Let me go put on some, you know what I want to do? I want to put on some generators. Maybe just right under here someplace, kind of like in this area here. So let's do that. I want to make them out of Xanion. And we probably put on some energy containers as well. Oh, and while I'm in here, let's look at the integrity field generator, make sure everything is covered, and it does look like everything is covered. Very cool. Alright. Generator. I don't think I want to make it that big. It's going to be looking ugly and ugly. Let's just do something like that, maybe. Maybe a little thinner. What's that going to give us? That's going to give us 8.45 gigawatts, which isn't a lot. Let's, I need to put it on both sides, so that'll double it anyways. 16. Let's make it just a little bit longer, maybe. Kind of nudge it in here. I know I'm kind of covering my, some of my hangers, but that's okay. They can, as long as we have them there, from what I can tell, As long as they have some entrance and exit, they're fine. So that gives us 54. Alright, let's see how that looks. Looks kind of horrible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just cover those up a little bit. And then put on some more integrity field generators too, so we don't lose these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it very thin armor, or very thin hull on the outside here. Oops, not thin. There we go. Just kind of like that. So that should be both sides, and then we're going to rotate, do the bottom half. What do we got here? Rotate. There we go. Do the bottom half, just like so. I need to take down the scale just a little bit. Probably 2.5, so we'll half it there. There we go. Probably even a little thinner, but let me see here. Let's kind of thicken it out here so it'll cover the whole thing. Kind of like that. Maybe just a little tincture more. Oh dear. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let's color everything up as we do. Do we want to make anything red? I don't know. Let's just make everything black for now. And then go from there. And did I do the other ones? Let's get this out of the way. I can't see what I'm doing. And these thrusters in there. I have a little bit of a lisp today, apparently. Those thrusters in there. Alright. So now we should have a ton of energy. Or a lot more energy, anyways. And a little bit more maneuverability. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah. It doesn't tell you the directions they go in. That's no good. Alright, so let's just go through this one. If it goes back to the area that I was already in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to found a mine, maybe? Yeah, so we're back in the area we were. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a mine. I'm going to find a mineable asteroid in this area. And I'm going to start a mine on it, I think. But not before, obviously, I need more money. So I'm going to go grab some more money real quick. And yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have a little bit of money. We're going to go out and see if we can't find a mineable asteroid. There are sometimes mineable asteroids in like the gate system areas, which are fine. But you're more likely to find them out in the mass sectors, hidden mass sectors. So that's where we're going to look. So we're going to go find one. Okay, so it looks like we found one in this area. It was literally my first jump, so that's cool. These are pretty plentiful, so let's go over and by the way, I have an object detector, so that really helps finding these things. So yeah, so that really helps as well. Alright, so we just need to get up to it and let's claim it. And then we can found a mine on it. There we go. Claim and found mine. There we go. From what I can tell, when I was looking online, is the noble metal mines are pretty good money makers. So we're gonna stick with one of those. And the ones with platinum are the best. We got platinum gold, and that's 9 million, and we can probably do that one. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that one instead of the noble metal mine, because these make the most money out of the noble I can't try to say that 5 times fast, noble metal mine there. My god. Okay, so we're gonna found, and okay, and let's name it I don't know really, noble mine, and this is what was it, gold and platinum, I think. We'll just say mine gold platinum 001. Okay, cool. So now we have a mineable asteroid, and now we can set up a mine on it. And you'll notice it, once you do that, it'll start pushing. If there's asteroids around, it'll start pushing them away so traffic can come and dock with it. Okay, so the only things we really need, let's go ahead, so like any other ship, we can transfer to it, so we can enter the ship. So T to enter the mine here, and now we're in the mine. And as you can see, there's Frankenship right there, aka Peacekeeper Command. He's just sitting there looking pretty. And now the first thing I want to do is I want to look at the trade goods. So we'll set up the screen first, and I'd like to make it let's just do something like that. So it sets the price for margin of goods bought and sold by the stations. Lower prices attract more buyers, which is what we want, and higher prices attract more sellers. We're not going to be buying anything, and with that said, we are going to only sell goods and actively sell goods. So we're not going to be buying anything here because we don't need to. The mine will just work as soon as we set it up properly. And we don't want to request goods as well, so we'll keep that unchecked, but we do want to actively sell goods. So that'll sell to the other factions. And wherever area you're in, that faction, if they're predominantly, like whatever faction is predominantly in that sector or section of the galaxy, you'll get better relations with. So if you set one of these up in someone that doesn't like you or you're at war with, eventually they will start buying, not eventually, they'll buy goods from your mine, and every time they buy goods from your mine, you'll get a little bit more better relations with them. So alright, so we don't need any of that. So that's the way I'm going to set this up. Negative, that's a little bit too, -5. There you go, -5%. So we're a little bit less than probably average, I think. And we can upgrade it to produce more, but we're not going to do that just quite yet. So we can get out of here. So the first thing you need on here, and just like any other ship, you can go into B for build. And the first thing you need on here is going to be storage for the mineable, whatever you're mining. If it's coal, you're going to need storage for that, or if it's noble metals, you're going to need storage for that. So I'm going to make it out of, what do we have here? We have quite a bit of trinium. We can make it out of neonite, actually. Let's make it out of neonite. Should be better. And we just do cargo bay. So that's how you add storage. And I think it's, the production is 17,000, and then it will, and there's 2 of them, so 17,000, 17,000. So that's 34. Check my math. Yeah, so it's 34. So we needed at least 34, able to hold 34. Or 34,000, I should say. This can actually get pretty expensive, so it's a pretty big cargo bay. I'm just going to stick it on there. I'm not going to worry about looks at the moment. And you can do a lot more with these. You can actually really spruce them up, just like any other ship. Let's make it, actually put it down that way a little bit and make it a little longer this way. Will that work? No. How about we just put it... I don't like that either. There. Just there. So that gives us 41. We can probably make it just a touch smaller. 37. I think... You know what? Let's keep it bigger. Just in case. I like extra room. There we go. So there we go. We got a cargo bay. So we got storage for the mine. So whatever they mine, they can stick in that cargo bay, and then people can buy it. Okay, so there's that. And as you can see now, we need crew. So we're gonna need a crew quarters. Might as well make that out of neonite as well. We definitely don't need it that big. Let's make it, and we need, it says 29, but you're going to need extra crew as well. This gives us, we definitely don't need it that big. Just kind of do something like that maybe. Don't even need it that big, just very small. So that's 59. That should be plenty. There you go. So we got our crew quarters. They're semi-protected, and they got a little bit of a view, I think. Very nice. And that's really all you need, other than crew. So let's go get our crew. Hire crew. And we need, let's see, engineers. So we need, what do we need at those? Like, kind of 20 some odd? 30 some odd? Let me just go back and look. That was, mechanics 29. Okay, so let's hire crew. So mechanics, we need 29. There we go. So that's mechanics, and you can see we need some sergeants as well. So we're just gonna should I get them here? No, let's just buy some supplemental crew, maybe 10 of them. And that should work. And now we are a fully functional mine. And as you can see, look, we got our first customer. It's very nice, right? And that's all you need to do. So these mines, they vary in how much you make. But the noble metal mines, I have had success in my other playthroughs, or my other games. Not my other playthroughs, because I haven't done it in a playthrough yet. But in my other games, I have had success with the noble metal mines, and they really do add a lot to your money making, your credit making. So you have like 4 or 5 of these things out there, maybe even 10. You will never want for credits. So it's cool. But be aware, we have crew, so we need to pay the crew. And some of these mines, they need things to work, and they will buy them from merchants and from people that come up to the mine and sell them. So there's a cost as well. So it's not all just making money. So be aware of that. But overall, they're awesome money makers. All right. So let's go back into our Frankenship here. And where are you? Oh, there you are. And T to enter. And there we go. So there is our mine in all its glory. And I do like to, and I'm not going to do it now, but I'll probably come back and do it. I do like to mine all the mineable asteroids around it. Oh, we got another customer. Oh no, that's just pushing it out. So it makes it easier. You actually can put docks on here as well, which makes it a little bit easier for people to dock as well. But if we select it, you can see we already have docking points. We have one on either side. You can add to that with docks in the build menu. But we should be good. I think it's good now. It's fine. We're looking good. All right. Anyways, well, like I was saying, I like to mine all the mineable asteroids around. I'm not going to do that now because we are going to go back to the ancient gates and see what's going on there. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to go through our first one here, and we are currently there, so it's either going to go either way. So let's see where we go. Okay, so we went down again. So these they don't tell you where they go, so you just kind of have to guess, because we just came out of that one. So going forward is that way, and there's only 2 here, right? So I think it may make a ring around the outer the barrier. Not sure. Which is kind of cool, because it'll be a fast way to get through, or get around. You know, the other thing about, I was thinking about this, the other thing about these gates is that we have to have a Zotan artifact to access them. I can't talk today. So, oh, we have more than 2 gates here. So I think, does that mean that the Zotan are ancients? I don't know. Could be. Okay, so we have one going that way and one going that way. Where did we end up, by the way? Ah. So that way, I assume, is this one. Right, because if I'm looking at it, well, no, it would be this one, because if I'm looking at it opposite direction, right? So I went down. If I look at the map, say I came this way. So if I'm looking opposite direction, the one on the right is going to go this way, and the one on the left is going to go this way. I want to go on the one on the left, I think. So I think that's it. So the purple one is going to go more towards, let's see, going to go more towards this way here. These jump quite a bit, actually. They jump quite a distance as well. So just in 2 jumps, we are that far away. So that's really cool. So this is going to be a really good way to get around the system. So let's go through this one here. Alright, so where did we end up? I was incorrect. See? There goes my logic out the door. That's fine. So there's only 2 here. So let's go down, let's go into the other one, and we'll figure out where this one goes later. So let's go, I would assume it's that one, yeah. I think my logic was a little off in the last one. It's okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna make my life easier here and add on, maybe after this jump, but add on some more engines, because we need some more speed. Most definitely. Ah, so there we go. So now we have 3 in here. Oh wow, so we're just cruising around a galaxy. And it looks like we're going towards the edge, and I don't want to do that. So, okay. So if my last one was correct, so we have this one and this one. So I have a feeling I'm going to be wrong. And what I guess, okay, so we came down that way. And if let me look at the angles on these things. So that's less of an angle than that one is. So that one's pointing, I think this one's going to take us to the, more towards the edge, and this one's going to take us more towards this way. So this one that I'm pointing at now is there, and that one, the black one there, is going to take us more towards the edge of the galaxy. So let's put on some more engines, because we need them. There we go. And maybe we'll just put on... I don't know. Let's put them on the side here. That looks good, actually. I like it. Mirror X. And what we'll do is we will extend them just a little bit further than the other ones, or maybe a little bit back. Maybe a little bit back like that. Then what I'm going to... Oh, do I need more crew? I hope I don't need more crew. Let's rotate. If we need more crew, then I'm going to take these off because we're fast enough. We'll just do that, like that. Okay. We can always take those off later. Let me see if we do need more crew. No, okay, we're good. So let's make sure we color these. I'd like a little bit more red, please, in some of these. So we'll go into, let's do these red. And then do these other ones are dark gray. Just like that. And this one is dark gray on top, red on the side. I think that's looking pretty spiffy. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think that looks... Oh yeah, that looks good. In a way, it has go faster stripes. Neat, I was correct. I'm not going to do that Mayday thing. Yep, I was correct. So that by judging by the angles, because this was more acute angle and this was more obtuse, by the way the gates were facing, that was an easy way to tell as well. So that's pretty cool. So we are... Oh, these gates are pretty awesome. I like it. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go through a few more gates. And then, since I am on the other side of the galaxy, pretty much, I'm going to make war with somebody and make a fight. So, yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's go through these next gates. I really wish they told you what direction they were going in. That would be very nice. Maybe there's a mod out there that does? I'm not sure. I know there's a mod out there, and I have it, that makes the other gates, the regular gates, you can tell which direction they go in. And it's a pretty cool mod. Just by looking at the map, you don't have to do southeast and northwest west or northwest south or whatever the freak they are. Cool. Yeah, so this just gets you around the galaxy. It's just like a little hop around the galaxy all you want. Okay, so again, judging by the... So this is more of an acute angle. This is more of an obtuse angle. So that means that that one is facing less towards us than this one. So that's more obtuse angle. This is more of acute angle. So let's look, where do we want to go? Do we want to go back out this way? Or down this way? So I think one more jump and then we're going to look for somebody that doesn't like us. We're going to look for somebody to make war with. Because I'm itching for a fight. Okay, so was I right? I was right. Cool. So you can just judge by the angles of how the gates are facing. All right, so we are pretty far away. Although we're not really in. So let's go back up. I want to go back towards the center of the galaxy a little bit. Cause the whatchamacallit's here. The boundary is, where's the boundary? So the boundary is here. So judging from that, if I'm going around, the boundary will be kind of in this area. And we are way away from it. So I'm going to go back towards, and maybe we can get towards the center of the galaxy a little bit more and pick a good fight. So let's see here. We have... So we want the more acute angle. So that one's kind of towards us, and that one's... Oh, I'm confused. So maybe you can't tell by the angle? Yeah, I think this one... Yeah, so this is the one going back towards the center. I hope. Yeah, so this is it. Yeah. Yep, most definitely. Alright, we found ourselves a little bit of a fight. It's not the one I was looking for, but it will do. Oh, look at that. Got a whole bunch of people here. Whole bunch of targets. So yeah, so exploring the gates is pretty fun. I think between this episode and next episode, I will be exploring them and seeing where they go. Looks like a few of them may kind of overlap a little bit. I may want to be a little bit more delicate with this fight. Looks like these guys are pretty tough. Or tougher than my normal, because my shield is already coming down a little bit. It's alright. We should be alright. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit more delicate with this fight. It may be the fight I was looking for. Let's zoom out a little bit and take these guys on one at a time. Alright, so who is first? It looks like you. So what I can really use right now is some Zotan to come in. That'd be nice. But if you find yourselves in like a battle with a lot of targets, a lot of enemies, a lot of hostiles, then like zooming out and trying to get like a few of them at a time is a little bit better, because then all the firepower will not be on you at once. At least I find that is a little bit better. These guys seem pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. It would be nice to see what I get off them. Like any good systems or whatnot. Yeah, this guy's tough. Try not to hit him. Jeez Louise. Yeah, let's zoom back out a little bit here. Kind of scoot over to the side and try to do a little flanking maneuver to this guy. There we go. Let's zoom in and get him. And work this guy down a little bit. I hesitate putting my fighters out at this particular point in time, although, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. But really, I think these guys probably have some point defense cannons on them. So we may lose a few of our fighters, hopefully not too many. But they'll help out in this situation, I think. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of hit power. He's almost dead though. Oh dear. It's not gonna help if I hit him like that. Ramming speed, Captain. There's not a lot of missiles flying around, which is fun. It's good. So, or torpedoes, I should say. Which is kind of nice. zoom out a little bit here. Our shield's getting hit a little bit more than I'd like. Kind of do a little flanking maneuver again here. Try to get our target. I really want to concentrate on this target to get him out. He is almost dead. Yeah, tough cookie. My God, would you die already? There we go. Did you drop anything good? No, of course you didn't. We'll find you later, though. We'll salvage you later. Alright, so you're next, sir. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Yep, so this is the last of the remnants of that original group. So once we get these guys done, we can go start salvaging, and then start to explore again the ancient gate system. I also need to repair my ship, obviously. So while we are salvaging, I'll do my repair fighter. I'll throw that guy out. So it shouldn't be too bad. And there we go. So I don't know, you're like way away, like the next guy. So I'm not gonna worry about them, so I'm just gonna start salvaging. And let's see. Let's go dupe and dupe and dupe. And also let's put out our repair fighter. We only have one left, but he'll do a good job. He'll get us up and running a little bit faster. I'm gonna keep my eye on these headhunters here. Anyways, so they're way out there. It doesn't look like they're getting any closer, so they may be doing their own fight. So, who else is here? So yeah, I think they're probably hitting the shipyard. Anyways, so let's see what we got on the map. So what did we do? So we have this. We did the ancient gate system, and we kind of plotted it around a little bit. We started up from here, kind of went around and did this. I'm looking at like this gate, and there must be one right in the middle here between these two, but I don't see it. Well, maybe it's right here. So if it's right here, then this gate over here will actually hit it as well. But if it's not, then these things may overlap. So I'm not really too sure. Like if one of the gates is down here, this is not pointing to it. So this may be, well, maybe it's pointing to something here. I don't know. We'll find out. But these gates are going to make it a lot easier to get around the system a lot quicker, or the galaxy a lot quicker. So pretty excited about that. Anyways, guys, we are going to leave it there, and we're going to salvage these things and heal up until the next episode. So if you guys liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when there's more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon. And happy flying. Bye for now.